Or if he, like half an hour ago or an hour ago was like, well, it's my lunch break, I'm out.
I don't know what the protocol is on that.
I'm
What they
I'm
do.
I'm Team Megan here. She tweeted me, you also have to consider the unknown cargo. Obviously the driver is trained, but a sudden tire loss could cause a spill. See, I think that they are being so delicate with this guy because of something that is on that truck. That is what I believe. This is Kinsey, this is not Justin, in case there's any confusion. But my concern is what is the cargo, because perhaps they are being delicate and keeping a distance because this guy doesn't appear to be violent, but at the same time, if they were to, does it look like he just increased, I don't know, his speed? But at the same time, could they be so delicate with this driver because of something that he's transporting is my question.
I mean, that's a possibility, because we don't know at this point what is exactly on board that semi at this point. And we think it's just him. It's just him in that car right now.
Any idea how many miles he's gone so far? I have no idea, but Justin, go ahead and list off the freeways again that he's...
Well, he was on the 10, he was on the 60, what was it, I think, the 15, I think?
Yeah.
He was on, I mean, so this is 3 hours, and he has been on the highway pretty much this entire time, at least as long as that we've been tracking it. We've been tracking it for a few hours now. But, I mean, look at this. He was in a very congested area of Southern California, and now look at him. He is all the way out. Apparently he is approaching the 10 freeway at this point.
Are those officers or there's just people?
Those
on the
look
side
like
of the
people.
road?
So he is approaching I-10 at this point. Not sure what direction he is going to go on I-10. And it's funny, if you watch him, he is at a stoplight again, and he almost comes to a stop every single stoplight. We've watched him.
Right.
He's almost cautious as he goes through these intersections not to hit somebody.
I don't think he wants to hurt anyone, because he's, again, on the freeway. People are telling us that they cleared the freeway for him, and I don't know, I can't confirm that, but when there were other vehicles on the freeway, he was very careful with them. You're exactly right. And he has stopped at stop lights and stop signs, or at least done the California stop, which we all know. We all have a family member that does the California roll. But I do agree with you that he's being, oh, it looks like we got our ABC7 feedback. Did you see how the sat feed changed right there?
Is that what that was?
Yeah. I do agree with you that he is being considerate of others, and
Is there a way to stay with the other feed, or?
Justin, it's no time to be picky.
I was just wondering, because we lost the feed because the ABC chopper that was following it. Obviously, I mean, at this point, he's pretty far out of Los Angeles, and these choppers can only go so far. But we heard that at this point, a California Highway Patrol officer or airplane is actually following him at this point. So it looks like he is merging. It looks like he is merging onto apparently I-10. This is I-10.
If you watch closely, you can see the shadow of the other helicopter. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
So what if you watch when it's wider, you can see the shadow of the other helicopter kind of hovering above, which is an interesting visual.
Okay, so I believe he is on 10. He is on I-10. I got to try to figure out exactly what direction he is going on I-10.
All right, I have Andy tweeting us that it looks like he's headed westbound towards LA on the 10. Justin's going to confirm that for us here any moment. But again, thanks so much to Andy for the tweet saying it looks like he's heading westbound on the 10 back towards Los Angeles, California, closer to where this all originated. Still the cops keeping that incredible distance.
Waiting to confirm exactly what direction he is going on I-10, but he was on Highway 62. He was approaching I-10, and it looks like he has merged onto I-10, but we're just not. It does appear that he's westbound. It does look like he's westbound, but we're just waiting to try to confirm exactly what direction he is going.
And I feel like this is more of a Friday issue. Imagine how many people are completely paralyzed right now because they are so invested in this chase, and it's only Tuesday.
Right. Right. Still working to see what direction he's going on.
All right,
I-10.
we are headed west on the I-10, heading back towards Los Angeles, according to the Desert Sun.
Okay. I mean, well, it's got to make you wonder. Obviously, now it's going to get more populated.
Right, that's very concerning.
That is very concerning, Ben, because the traffic is going to start to get, pretty thick. You know that drive from Phoenix to Los Angeles, and as soon as you get approaching that Palm Springs area, and I mean, it's pretty much just heavy traffic from then on out.
Right, absolutely.
Not sure.
All right, we're going to continue to bring you coverage of this stolen semi-truck out of Southern California. Milko asks when the police will come with a statement. Typically, sometimes we see officers, they're very good about updating their Twitter feed. Unfortunately, they have been so busy with this extreme chase over the last few hours that the California Highway Patrol haven't said much online at all about this chase. But they will inevitably come out with a statement and discuss it probably once everything wraps up. So thank you for the question, Wilco. Thanks for the tweet.
Do you have the link?
So sweet, if you say so, dearie. Says, I'm amazed that you two keep coming up with more commentary for this truck chase. 10 points to you. Thank you. I'm going to favorite that. If you are watching us on YouTube, you can...
He's getting off. He's exiting at this point.
Yep, here we go.
So this might get interesting. He was on... We do know this is I-10 westbound. But it looks like he is taking an exit.
He's definitely slowing down.
And you gotta wonder like what the Highway Patrol is thinking right now, what they're trying to figure out, what they're going to do.
What is he doing?
At this point.
I'm concerned that there could be a complete stop.
Is this a rest area? This appears...
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get out of town.
This appears to be a rest area that he is stopping at, and he is pulling
This
in
is quite the rest.
to the rest area.
Honestly, he deserves a rest. He's been on the run for hours.
And he is pulling into a parking spot. This is I have never seen anything like this, and we have covered some pursuits, and he is actually parking his semi in a parking spot.
All right, this is when it's going to get.
So hopefully this is going to end peacefully. This is, I mean,
Yes,
we are just
absolutely.
over 3 hours now, and look, he is getting out of the truck.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Do we need to, or is this on delay? And it looks like he is surrendering.
Yeah, he has no weapons.
And this is it. 3 hours, he parks his truck, and he's walking towards officers right now.
Wow.
Can you believe this?
All right. I'm going to give you.
We're going to
this
look at it.
view.
We're going to
Take a
look at this.
that
Here we
view.
go. So this is, it looks like he got off on a rest area. Let me see if I can figure out exactly where we're at right now.
I'm going to switch back when I get a better view, but look at that. That's obviously a young white male.
Apparently this truck is contained
Oh, look
70.
at how close the cops are.
This does contain non-explosive, non-radioactive materials. And this is it. This is it, folks. We have been watching this for 3 hours, and thankfully this ends peacefully.
Yes.
I mean, this is what
We
we
are so
wanted, but you can see
thankful.
the police dog there off to the side. But he has taken the Highway Patrol on quite the ride for 3 hours
Right.
on multiple highways through Southern California. So I'm sure now we're going to hear who this guy is. He's been telling officers that he does
doesn't
not want
wanna
to
go
go
back to jail.
He doesn't want to go back to jail. And obviously he's going back to jail.
Yeah, this is not his day.
This is not what he wanted.
You're right. But look, do you see him patting him on the shoulder? See, the officer, that to me that was a kind gesture. I mean, I could be
Obviously somebody that's been doing this is distraught.
right.
You know, and not in the right mindset. You know, but he's been telling officers this whole time that he has no weapons with him. But it's been over 3 hours. 3 hours, 10 minutes.
We have seen
The-
all of California. I mean, if you felt like you wanted to road trip, you are ready to road trip right now.
You know the area quite well now.
Right.
Yeah.
Found. I mean, here's a perfectly good rest stop in case you need options. We're at one right now.
So it's just he pulled in. It appears to be a rest area, and actually parked the semi truck. Didn't even attempt to run from the highway patrol. But in this case, he is in a very remote area.
Oh, yeah. You're just. But if
There's
you're
really
one of
nowhere
those
that you
other
can go.
trucks and you pulled over for a nap, I can't imagine how you woke up just now. If you're option 1 or 2 and you pulled over just to get some shut eye, or maybe to stop and grab a popsicle or a soda pop, this was a rude awakening.
Well,
for
and
you.
look at everybody pulling over right now.
they
Look
trying to
at
take
this.
pictures, or they
Look
just-
there. Look at all of the
But
people
what if those were
trying.
undercover cars, though?
They would be. I would imagine that the undercover cars would be with them. And I have stopped at this rest area many times. Yeah.
Oh.
So this is interesting just to see this all unfold right here. You got to think.
I'm going to give you this view really quickly, this alternative view, so that we can stay on top of the suspect. But yeah, that's what an afternoon.